Hey, everyone. Hey. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving. It is your girl, Precious Williams. Welcome back to another exciting edition of the Keeping It Real with the Killer Pitchmaster Show. Happy Thanksgiving edition. First of all, I listen. I know you all are with your family, your friends, or for some of us, just being alone and really taking stock and reflecting on what this year has brought. And so I just wanted to come here on the Keeping It Real with the Killer Pitchmaster Show, Thanksgiving edition, and kind of talk to you about 2022 and the giving of thanks. I woke up this morning and I knew I wanted to walk outside. I knew I wanted to see the leaves on the ground, them falling. I wanted to just see life. And I'm not flying anywhere, I'm not going anywhere, and I'm at peace. And I wanted this day to be one of peace and reflection and the giving of thanks to the people, places, and things that have so impacted me. And if you don't mind, I wanted to definitely share that with you. And for those of you who are new to the Keeping It Real with the Killer Pitchmaster show, I usually do these shows on Sundays. But for the last couple of months, I've been flying out here and there, training and speaking on all aspects of pitching, from pitch please to changing your language and changing the sales game, to being in a lot of different locations, training, companies, sales teams, entrepreneurs, authors, and speakers on, how to pitch themselves. And so the Keeping It Real with the Killer Pitchmaster show was really started to take the mask off about pitching and to not make people feel like they have to be so perfect. And no, I want you to be you. And I want you to get a no fluff, no BS approach to pitching. And the only reason I am where I am is because I saw pitching as a way that opened doors for me and so many other people. And so as I was, getting up and I was walking around this morning and I thought about, do I turn my phone off and just look around? And I was just walking and I noticed things I hadn't noticed before. And this goes into the giving of thanks. I saw families walking, like newborn babies and their parents and their other children. And I could see people were just looking around in merriment. They were looking around and just seeing things that maybe they hadn't seen before, or maybe they had never had the opportunity to really check in and look at the neighborhood and look around at the beautiful homes. But more importantly than that, looking around and really taking stock of what's really happening. And so, on this happy Thanksgiving edition of the 2022, the Giving of Thanks, I love for you all to share what you're giving thanks for, and not just the normal things that, family, friends, and stuff, but what other things are you giving thanks to, right? So, we all know that I'm giving thanks to God, not just for me being a 13-time national pitch champion, not because I defied all odds and obstacles to get to where I am. I'm giving thanks to those individuals who, when I was at my worst, they were at their best for me. I'm giving thanks for my life. I'm giving thanks that when I look on social media, I'm so proud of people who are winning and are doing things that they always wanted to do. And the end of something actually was the start of them actually achieving what they wanted to achieve. I'm giving thanks to those who may not have seen my vision and are now seeing it today. I'm giving thanks for the hurt and the pain and the trauma, the drama and the stress that made me stronger today. I'm giving thanks to the organizations that bless me to be a pitch trainer or the host of a pitch competition, or blessing me with opportunities to speak to groups I never would have. I'm giving thanks for the frequent flyer miles. I'm giving thanks for still being relevant at 43. I'm giving thanks to my ancestors who fought so hard so that I was able to achieve the dreams that seemed impossible to them. I'm giving thanks for my clients and my future clients. I'm giving thanks for my previous clients who've gone on to do such wonderful things, who showed me why I am a trainer and not a coach. I'm giving thanks that I have a roof over my head that's peaceful. I'm giving thanks that in less than an hour, I'm going to train a group in the UK and Australia on Thanksgiving. And y'all, I don't treat it like working because I'm just introducing myself to another global audience. I'm at home by myself. And years ago, that would have been a bad thing, but it's not bad today. You might be wondering why. During the holidays when I was growing up, I was sad, didn't get presents. I was sad that I was made to feel like I didn't matter. I was sad because I always felt so outside of what other people were able to celebrate, or you celebrating with their families. That wasn't my journey. When I was a student at the Bowery Mission Women's Center, during Thanksgiving and Christmas, we had so many volunteers come in and sit with us, and we made gingerbread houses, or we did all these cool things. And I realized that God wanted me to see that there's a time to be around a lot of people, and there's sometimes you just need to be alone to take stock of what you've done. I went to a friend's house last Christmas, and I literally had to leave her and go into a hotel by myself because I just needed to be alone, which sounds so strange. I want y'all to know it wasn't that I was isolating. I just needed to breathe and to rest and to not be on anybody else's program that day. I just needed to be me and to cry tears of joy and to understand that to be alone doesn't make you lonely. Sometimes you need to be alone to hear the Most High, which I'm giving the most thanks to. And so I say this with the utmost sincerity. I'm giving thanks for the little things, like being able to go to the Targets in Brooklyn and just walk around in peace. I'm giving thanks because 12 years ago, when I left my ex-fiance, I remember being in a Target and we did everything together. And I was just talking, and I realized he wasn't there anymore. And I never thought I'd make it to a point where I can go places and I can sit alone and enjoy myself as much as if when I'm with other people. I'm giving thanks for boundaries. I'm giving thanks that I can't move to the beat of everybody else's drum. And that if I say no, it's not a rejection of them, it's preservation of me. I'm giving thanks not for the biggest rooms to be in, but the smallest. I'm giving thanks that I can talk to children. I'm giving thanks that I got to go back to my hometown of St. Louis, Missouri, and see the arch. And the arch meant so much to me more now, 25 years later, graduating from high school. I'm giving thanks that I reached out to people just to say I'm in town, and I didn't get to meet a lot of people. And that's fine because I'll go back now. I had to break this thing of I can't go back to St. Louis because I tried to take my life there. I'm giving thanks that I breathed in St. Louis. I'm giving thanks. I got to stay at a historic hotel. I got to speak at Harris-Stowe State University, Anheuser-Busch School of Business under the tutelage of the dean, Dr. Stacy Hollins, working with Rebecca Wilson and Christy and Ashley and Dr. Stacy. I get to do that. I got to hang with the administration. I got to, get dressed in the you're gonna think it's funny. I got dressed in the professor's lounge. And I like those little things. I got to walk over a campus I never walked on when I was a teenager. I got to go to the school where I walked in their parade 25 years ago. I got to stand in front of my old high school, Beaumont High School. I got to connect with Mr. Floyd Cruz, my old high school principal, Mr. Brown, my math teacher, who I didn't get to see while I was there. I give thanks that I get to see some of my family. And when I go back, I'll see others. I give thanks that I don't have to apologize for being in such a short timetable because there's only so much you can do, but I'm coming back. I give thanks that the place that really literally gave birth to me, I can go back and I can see the arch and I can remember the memories and they're not painful. I get to give thanks because I live in New York City, the place I wanted to make it big. And now I'm not bound by cities anymore. I give thanks that I've got to do the things I never thought I could. I'm giving thanks for my grandmother who is still here 22 years after her death, and 20 years after my grandfather's death. I'm giving thanks to Georgetown University Law Center. I'm giving thanks to Rutgers School of Law, which I will speak at December 1st. I'm giving thanks for LinkedIn, where I'll speak it on December 1st too, to their interns in the Year Up program too. I'm giving thanks to the Idea Collective under the tutelage of Pat Miller. I'm giving thanks for Abby Miller. I'm giving thanks for Young Guns. I'm giving thanks for everyone that I met there. I'm giving thanks to the Ascent Conference under Fred Rockwell and working with Natalie. I'm giving thanks to all of the CEOs, CMOs, CTOs, all the great entrepreneurs and corporate people that I got to meet at the Ascent Conference in New York. I'm giving thanks that people see me for who I am and not who I used to be. I'm giving thanks that I'm not entertaining conversations I don't need to be in anymore. I'm giving thanks that if I'm not wanted, I can go. I'm giving thanks that I'm doing short shrift and not paying attention to the things that used to bother me. I'm even giving thanks for sometimes the anger that comes up in me because it reminds me of why are you here and why are you engaging? I'm giving thanks for finally understanding that you can't make sense of crazy. I'm giving thanks that I love my hair, non-colored, and it's just mine. I'm giving thanks for the wigs that, they might come back in the wintertime because y'all know, come on. I'm giving thanks that my hair can be washed, conditioned. I'm giving thanks that I have a stylist. I'm giving thanks that I have loved ones. I'm giving thanks that this year I got to get an award, a Lifetime Achievement Award in Atlanta. I'm giving thanks that my 4th book came out this year and is being bought in bulk by big companies, corporations, foundations, and nonprofits. I'm giving thanks for women like Chantel George who can bring me into her Sisters in Sales Summit. And while I didn't even need to speak, I just needed to be in the room to attract others to my bright light. I'm giving thanks to Danielle Fitzpatrick Clark and Dr. Kelly for telling me and showing me that I'm a projector and not a generator. I'm giving thanks to Ty Goodwin for our friendship, born out of my struggle and my depression and never seeing who you saw me to be. I'm giving thanks to Kelly Charles Collins. I'm giving thanks to Tina Williams. I'm giving thanks to Nicole Nixon. I'm giving thanks to Jamie Bennett. I'm giving thanks to Dr. LaTracy. I'm giving thanks to Nicole from Barter Black. I'm giving thanks to Brittany from St. Louis. I'm giving thanks to Jalen Jones for allowing me to be a matriarch. I'm giving thanks to my new project manager, Cheyenne. I'm giving thanks to Mocha for, doing what we're going to do as we get ready to launch something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. I'm giving thanks to Andrew Frazier, Renee Rengrovsky. I'm giving thanks to James Leonard and his wife for bringing me into this home 4+ years ago when I was scared. I'm giving thanks to my family. I'm giving thanks to my cousin Precious. I'm giving thanks to my cousin Lil James. I'm giving thanks to my cousin Mika and Lori and their children and Fred. I'm giving thanks to my auntie Jackie, who I got to just be me with for the first time ever in real life, together. I'm not 16. I'm giving thanks to those who held secrets so long for me. You can release them. I'm giving thanks that I'm who I am. I'm giving thanks to Babson College. I'm giving thanks to Dr. Shekinah Williams and her team for blessing me with opportunities. I'm giving thanks to BENYC, WENYC, Florencia Giordano, Diana Franco. Um, I'm giving thanks to the Harlem Business Alliance. I'm giving thanks to Black Enterprise Magazine. I'm giving thanks to I Fund Women, The Dames, eWomen Network, Abundance Unleashed under Dr. Kelly. There are so many y'all I want to thank, but I'm really giving thanks because I want to keep it a buck. I didn't get here by myself. I want to give thanks to JJ Ramberg for your business back 10 years ago. I want to give thanks to Cranes Magazine. I want to give thanks to IIL, which fired me years ago, but I'm so thankful. I just wrote the CEO and said, thank you. You did me a favor because that forced me to let some things go. And I stepped out as who I am. I'm giving thanks to Worthy, the luxury diamond auction house. I'm giving thanks to Savvy Ladies. I'm giving thanks to the Savvy Ladies board. I'm giving thanks to Judy, Lisa, Stacy Francis. Like, I'm giving thanks to Joanne Francis, the architect of bringing me back from St. Louis to New York, who visited me at the Bowery Mission, who saw me out. I've not seen this woman in 2 years, and I'm still giving thanks for what she did 4+ years ago. 5+ years ago. I'm giving thanks that I lived past my suicide attempt. I'm giving thanks that I haven't been back in the psych ward since 2017. I'm giving thanks that I have a therapist, a psychiatrist. I'm giving thanks that I got a support network that's going to ride with me. I'm giving thanks because beyond being the killer pitch master and the pitch queen, I'm giving thanks that Perfect Pitches by Precious got me back on the map under Sharon Monet, #PenLegacy, www.penlegacy.com. If you want to write a great book or you need help with your books, go to Sharon Monet Pen Legacy. I'm giving thanks to Chrissy Das, ghostwriter, editor extraordinaire, who's getting ready to launch her book. I'm giving thanks to Heal Cedillas under Heidi Solomon Orlick, under Bridget McGowan. I'm giving thanks to all the co-writers. I'm giving thanks to Jacqueline Kaba. Thank you for allowing me to write the forward to your book. I'm giving thanks to all of those who bless me with opportunities. And even if we don't go all the way to the into the road together, thank you for blessing me in ways you will never know. I'm giving thanks to America's Real Deal, who blessed me to be a pitch trainer and co-host of a show. I'm giving thanks to David Meltzer, Janice Bryan Howroy, Adam Brandley, Rasha Swiffy Brandley. I am so thankful for the contestants on that show. And I pray that they get to see y'all light it up. My journey stopped being about me years ago. So when I say I'm giving thanks, I'm giving thanks. And if I miss you, just know I can't keep all of those names in my head. But I want y'all to know I rocks with y'all. I F's with y'all. I'm giving thanks to Rising Tide Capital. I'm giving thanks to Rutgers School of Law, Newark. I'm giving thanks to Spelman College. I'm giving thanks to Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated 8 Kappa chapter, which I am 33 HKO1, blood, sweat, and tears. I'm giving thanks to my prophesies, fasheesies, my kneesies. I'm giving thanks to my line sisters who are so divine. Do you hear me? All 35 of us. I'm giving thanks to our neos. I'm giving thanks. And when I see y'all pictures, I literally smile from the inside out. I'm giving thanks. God always had me divinely in different places. I'm just giving thanks. 2022, giving thanks to the people, the places, and the things that birthed me and brought me back from the death. I'm thanking God for resurrection. I'm thanking God that where people buried me, He resurrected me and said, bam, we're going to shoot them. Fat lady can't sing. She being choked out because the second chapter is better than the first. That means the third is going to be better than the second. Come on now. So let me just see. I know we have a couple of people, and I know I'm going long, but I just wanted to say to y'all why it's important for me to give thanks. Sonia. Yes, I got to give thanks for Sonia. Sonia just had Podcasters Rock, the first ever. When I tell y'all, it was a family reunion. It was about learning. It was about life. It was about laughter. It was about kicking it and learning all you ever wanted to know about podcasting. She has a special offer. The newest cohort starts December 5th. Sonia, put the link in the chat so people can find out. Like, if you want to learn how to build, launch, and monetize your podcast, you need to get the help from Sonia Keefe, the queen of podcasting. Please put that in there. Kayla. Oh, y'all, if y'all have ever, y'all always know, I always say I'm the Beyonce of my story. So, I step in, I'm always main character. Well, here's a queen who's younger than me, who is teaching our young queens and our seasoned queens, mature queens, how to be the main character. So it's not about what everybody else says you can do. What do you really want? And building a brand and a lifestyle around that. Too often we've spent our time playing the support position in our own story. So what I want you to do, Kayla, is I think you have a mastermind or an event coming up. Put that in the chat. And honestly, y'all, the reason why I'm bringing them up, if you are here and if you are here, I'd love for you all to share what your specials are, but I also want what are you giving thanks for today? The usual, but what are some of the unusual things you're giving thanks to? And so when I tell y'all, it is a joy for me to stand before you. If you heard your name, if you know people whose names were included in this, let them know I shouted them out. But being the hashtag killer pitchmaster, aka the pitch queen, there's a reason why I do what I do. And so in about 20 minutes, I'm going to speak to Women's Business Club, and that's out of Australia and the UK. I am up for 2022 Speaker of the Year. Thank you for Leslie, one of my Heels to Deals co-authors, for nominating me. And now I'm a finalist for that. I'm giving thanks. There are people who've just said my name and I will never know who they are. I want to give thanks to Lashana, who came to the Idea Collective, came all the way from Cali because she saw it on my website and wanted to be in the same room. And now we're both charging ourselves to bring more, talented Black, Latina, Asian Pacific Islander, non-binary, differently able. We want everyone in this room, because what I saw at the Idea Collective and what we both saw was we need to be in so many other spaces, because the support, being able to have people want you at that moment, or building relationships that go places. I want to give a shout out to Talmar. I want to give a shout out to Sharon Washington out of the DC area. When I tell you, this queen is such a queen of marketing, she's a professor. Like, I look at what she does and I'm so proud, right? Here I am teaching at Babson or Harvard or Columbia, whatever, or Spelman. I am grateful that no matter what mistake I made, I'm back for the first time, like Ludacris. And I'm back in Black, and I'm back, hard, Black and ugly as ever. However, I say who I am. You know what I'm saying? I am so thankful for the great I am. I am giving thanks for I am and create magic. That my life is golden and everything I touch turns to gold. Money flows, opportunities flow, anything positive flows to me easily and effortlessly. Guard my heart and protect my mind, oh Lord, please. God is with me and within me always. Am I going to make my mistakes? You best believe. The only thing perfect about me are my pitches. And that is what gets me into rooms. Not because I have a Brazilian butt lift and six-pack ass, because y'all know your girl ain't got it. Thank God I can show people how to change it, how changing your language changes the whole sales game, the whole pitch game. Thank God for the people that said no to me, because I wouldn't allow grass to grow under my feet. I said, oh, I'll see you again. This time I'm going to be better than ever. To the people that said no, I thank you, because that could be no forever, or could be thank you next. I'm not going to stop, and I'm not going to move the way everybody else does. Thank God that you gave me a different mind. Thank God that I want to move a totally different way. I'm not trying to recreate the wheel, but I do think for some people, they can't just use the standard stories because my story was never standard, or the way I move can't be standard. I want people, especially women, to see who they really are. And as much as I love Beyonce, I am Precious Williams. And I love my name. And I'm glad that I was given my grandmother's name. I'm glad I can stand up and face anybody and just say, I messed up. I made mistakes years ago. I pray that what you see today, you see the difference in me. You can take off makeup. You can take off all these clothes. You can take off everything. I'm still going to be the pitch queen. And I'm still going to be grateful and appreciative and thankful for the angels that have come in my life. And whether you're an angel that said no, or whether you're an angel that said yes, or whether you're an angel that I'll see you again. Thank you, God, for allowing me to see the God in everyone. And I pray that I don't judge as harshly as I've been judged, or at all. We're all trying to make it. People have lost their jobs. They feel alone. So, Lord, I thank you for always waking me up and telling me people to reach out to let them know I see you. All is not lost. And in 2022, the giving of thanks, I'm grateful that if I have to eat oodles noodles or out of the garbage can again, I know where he took me before and I know where he'll take me again. So you all, if you're watching, please share what you're thankful for, the usual suspects and the unusual suspects. If you have Black Friday offers, please put them in the chat and what people can get. And finally, if there's something that you want me to, if there's a person you want to watch this, please put their names in the chat and tell them why. As always, here's my website, www.perfectpitchesbyprecious.com. You can check out what we're doing over there. I do have a Black Friday special. You can reach out to me and ask me what it is, but I won't be sharing it on this. All I want to do is give thanks to all of you for showing love to me. And thank you for this exciting edition of the Keeping It Real with the Killer Pitchmaster show. You all have blessed me in ways you will never know. And so I want to give thanks to the Most High and to all of you. This is why 2022 on this happy Thanksgiving. Let's give thanks. Let's give thanks. And if I missed anyone, charge it to my head and not my heart. And then I'm getting ready to go do something globally. I love you all. Mwah. I am the Killer Pitchmaster. I am Precious L. Williams, the Killer Pitchmaster, aka the Pitch Queen. I am so excited for what the future holds, but today I'm staying present and aware that you ain't seen nothing yet. I promise. If you like Bravo, watch this. You all have such a wonderful day. I can't see a lot of comments, but I know sometimes there's sometimes my Facebook will drop or sometimes my LinkedIn will drop, but I hope to respond to each and every one of you. And if you found something that you want to say out loud to someone, put it in the chat and let them know. We love them. Take care, everybody. It's your girl, Precious Williams, proud founder, CEO, Perfect Pitches by Precious, soon to be another company. And I'm also giving thanks to you. Mwah.